Gasping for air. Study builds on older research that found a higher risk of moderate or severe asthma in night shift employees. Getty Images. Study finds link between night shifts and asthma in women. Artsu Jatha. A recent study has found a correlation between working night shifts and asthma, especially in women. The study, Increased Risk of Asthma in Female Night Shift Workers, published in ERJ Open Research, based its findings on cross-sectional data from over 280,000 UK biobank participants. The study builds on previous research that had found a higher risk of moderate or severe asthma in night shift employees. Researchers found that 5.3% of the workers had asthma, with 1.9% suffering from moderate or severe asthma, taking an asthma preventer inhaler and at least one other asthma treatment, such as an oral steroid. The findings. Led by Robert Maidstone of the University of Manchester, UK, the study found that women who worked night shifts were more prone to moderate to severe asthma. Women who only worked night shifts were found to be around 50% more likely to suffer from moderate or severe asthma compared to women who only worked in the daytime. Although it has been established that more adult women than men are prone to asthma, the reason for this has been elusive. The researchers believe that testosterone, the male sex hormone, has a protective effect that prevents asthma triggers in men, and suggested that postmenopausal women could opt for hormone replacement therapy as it appears to have a protective effect. Arth Sridharan, a Chennai-based specialist in treating allergies, concurs with the findings of the study. He explains that our body is regulated by the circadian rhythm, the internal clock managing the sleep-wake process. When a person's circadian rhythm changes, as in the case of those working night shifts, they end up suffering from a number of health issues which could include acid reflux, gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, obesity, obstructive sleep apnea, besides hormonal changes. This can have a number of effects, including increasing the chances of getting asthma, Dr. Sridharan said. While asthma can be triggered by allergies and pollution, obesity too is linked with an increased risk of developing for asthma, according to the United States National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute. Obesity is common due to loss of normal sleep patterns, said Dr. Sridharan, adding, "What I am seeing is night duty people have more asthma and less controlled asthma and are prone for many asthma triggers," he adds. Pulmonologist M. Kaushik Muthu said he had treated a few persons who work night shifts and presented with severe asthma. "We have not understood the correlation in India because we don't have that many cases presented to our clinic so far," he says. "We need to wait for larger studies from India in order to establish such a link. We need in-depth, robust randomized studies to find a direct correlation. A similar, large-scale study in India would help to understand the correlation between asthma and night shifts," he says. According to the World Health Organization, asthma cannot be cured, but there are several treatments available. Inhalers can help control the disease and enable people with asthma to enjoy a normal, active life, it says.